Now, for more on this, we have with us Mohibul Hassan Chaudhry from Chattogram, Bangladesh. He is the current Deputy Minister of Education in the country. Thank you for being with us. Now, the polls have closed. Elections in Bangladesh are generally marred with violence. How have you seen the polls pan out, given the scale of arson and violence in Bangladesh?
Thank you. First of all, let me be very clear on the turnout percentage. I think the Election Commission needs to wait until the polling ends and the counting ends, because we have a manual ballot system. So you cannot really decide what the percentage is at 3 p.m. when the voting is still on. And for that time, someone had to give them the data, which was from the morning time. So as you know, it's winter time in Bangladesh. So as expected, turnout was little low in some places due to the winter season. But given the threat that was given by BNP and Jamaat-e-Islami, which is a fundamentalist Islamist party, we have received quite a big turnout, to be honest, at least visually, from the constituency that I am from, Chittagong 9, and the adjacent ones where I have seen the situation, how the voting is going on. So we expect a good turnout. The point is, despite having threat to their person and their life, people have turned up. People have given their mandate. If the BNP boycotted the election, the Jamaat-e-Islami boycotted the election peacefully, we would have had more than 60% turnout. But the point is, they tried to kill people in 2014. They killed more than 3,500 people. They basically burned them alive. And with that history in mind, people would be scared anywhere in the world, right? So given the scale that has turned up, at least in my constituency, I am quite happy with the mandate that people will give to this government.
Now, Mohibul, with the experts predicting a relatively low voter turnout, do you think that the contrasting calls from the ruling party and opposition parties has had any effect on voter turnout?
No, as I said, some of the opposition parties, not all, have called for boycott. But it wasn't just a call. It was an active engagement in arson attacks, in destroying public properties and also private properties, and targeted killing of political activists. So just for your audience, I'd like to mention here that one of the parties, Jamaat-e-Islami, was actually classified as a terrorist party in Canada, in the United States. So given that they have actively tried to stop the election participation, I am expecting quite a reasonable turnout. And all of us. In fact, what we wanted to tell everyone here is that the country is united under our leader, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. Recently, in an IRI poll, which was conducted by an agency in the United States, an organization in the United States, 70% of the people gave her their support, as in she had approval rating in the 70% of the people across the country. So given this scenario, we were quite confident that our party will win. Now, BNP had boycotted it knowing that they are going to lose. And they've done that in 2014 as well. But some would say that they came to election in 2018. It was because the electoral laws mandate that if a party boycotts an election twice, they get their registration cancelled, which is why they boycotted in 2014 and they rejoined in 2018. They're boycotting in 2024, and they might just come in the next election, which is after 5 years.
Right. Minister, thank you very much for being with us on this broadcast and for your valued insights.
Thank you very much.